Hello everyone, Cap here, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. I have two matches for you guys today, and both will feature high-level War Factory gaming. And yeah, the first one here just started, round 2 already, but should be fine. Cost Control Specialist for blue here is B-Man, by the way, and red is Lull and is Marksman Specialist. And we see some sledgehammer action by both players as well in this match. Looking kind of similar, the boards. Also double Stormcaller for each. Is Orange Man going to fall and provide a lot of XP for blue? Looks like it. Yep, so far so good for blue here. Alright, let's check out the boards here. Double orbital coming down. Mobile beacons by both players. Barriers by both players because of the orbital. Mobile beacon crawlers, by the way, that is here in the front for both players for the Stormcaller Distraction. And yeah, just some chaff play here. Crawlers behind the towers. Some fangs left, right. Very similar boards here. Though triple sledgehammer for red now. Just 2 sledgehammers for blue. However, there are level 2 sledgehammers now for blue. Also, though, blue is cost control, so in a mirror, theoretically, if everything kind of looks the same, usually it's better for the non-cost control player. But blue did have more chaff, I'm pretty sure, a couple more crawlers and everything to buy additional time. Also level 2 sledgehammers not dying as easily to Stormcallers and everything, so looking better for now for blue still. Range Specialist for red. And Underground Threat for blue, interesting. Not going for range here. Even though it's Sledgehammer versus Sledgehammer and also Stormcallers, I feel like Range Specialist is usually a good pickup in this scenario. Whenever you are in somewhat of a mirror matchup, probably should pick Range Specialists, in my opinion. So yeah, these Sledgehammers just outrange now blue Sledgehammers, and same with Stormcallers. That oftentimes matters, but let's see. Oil coming down by blue as well, so Underground Threat and Oil this turn as actives. Both players again mobile beaconing the crawlers, distracting, pulling stuff. Both players still at 500 credits, but both players worked on chaff, I assume, this turn. Did both players just end with 500 credits each? Did I see that right? What is going on? That's very weird if that's the case. Or maybe that was a visual bug or something? Can't imagine both players saving 500 this round. Oil helping, keeping all of these clumped up. Tanks walking super slow, not getting in front of these sledgehammers quite quickly enough. And it's looking like a close round somewhat, but once again, blue is ahead here. Okay, let's see how many credits these guys now have here. Yeah, they both have so many credits now. Why? How did they both say 500 each? What is going on? Phoenixes, sledgehammers getting added by... Well, sledgehammers and phoenixes by red. And just phoenixes by blue here. And some more I feel like there's a bug in this replay. There's no way blue has 1000 credits left right now. Okay, let's just disregard the credit amounts here, maybe. I can't imagine this being right. But the rest of the board looks normal, so let's just focus on the game instead of the credits, I guess. Red does have 5 packs of sledgehammers now and gave them the range enhancement. And keep in mind, red also does have range specialists, so these sledgehammers outrange now blue sledgehammers quite heavily. Again, by the way, both players ended with 500 credits or something. I think the 500 are wrong. So both players have 500 more credits in this replay than they should have. Anyways, let's see if these ranged sledgehammers can do the job here. Phoenix pickups, by the way, also really good for both players here to help deal with the sledgehammers, but also against the stormcallers, of course. Being in the air kind of helps, not getting deleted by the stormcallers, so phoenixes are really nice for that. However, for the phoenixes to get to the stormcallers, you need to win the fight first. And yeah, once again, looking like it's going in blue's favor here. Not really that hard of a win turn after turn, but just slightly ahead again and again. And yeah, Phoenix's stormcallers cleaning up the rest. Also, bubbles did not die. Still getting bubble value here every turn, it seems. Very good for blue. Amp core for red, going on level 2 sledgehammers here. And skill specialist and thing for blue. Underground thread, sticky oil bomb, and orbital. 3 actives actually getting value here. For now, could pick up more actives. Level 3 stormcallers on the right here. These actually hurt. Definitely help take down these sledgehammers when they actually target them. Also level 2 phoenixes here already. Subterranean crawlers now. Just moving faster. And they help against the fangs, I guess. And just faster movement helps dodge the stormcallers. Other than that though, the damage mitigation doesn't really matter. So I'm not sure if that's the best pickup in this scenario. Not sure. Because sledgehammers still one-shot the crawlers anyways. So usually subterranean are really good against like arc-lights or mustangs. Because they actually take more hits to kill this subterranean crawlers in that case. Sledgehammers do deal a ton of damage though, and they just one-shot crawlers anyways. Seems to be looking better now for red, kind of moving in with all these sledgehammers. Level 3 stormcallers still kind of distracted by chaff. Phoenixes on the left finally coming in and taking down blue's phoenixes, while their phoenixes are still stuck on sledgehammers and everything. So yeah, finally a round for red here. Seems to be a potential turning point. Also killing these level 3 stormcallers, very juicy XP. yeah, everything here is leveled. So sledgehammers will be level 3 here with the amp core as well. Top supply. Round 7, interesting. A bit greedy, to be honest. However, I guess not a ton of damage coming in round after round. Kind of close rounds with the Stormcallers and Phoenixes. Usually ends up not being a lot of damage, and blue did skip. Okay, so the longer the match now goes, the more red gets ahead in economy. Kind of. Well, blue is cost control, so also is getting 100 extra supplies, of course, per round, but still over the longer term should be better for red here. And we are seeing the first War Factory by blue. War Factory, the damage just really good for sledgehammers, and also with the health buff. So it was 160,000, I believe, before the last patch, and now it's 184,000. They are so tanky, and there's not the strongest damage on the board by red here. With the sledgehammers, just some level 1 Phoenixes and level 1 Stormcallers here, so that's not going to be enough damage to take down this War Factory anytime soon. So just for the health and the good damage against sledgehammers, War Factory is very good here. However, also War Factory did get the sledgehammer production as well. So also spawning some sledges every now and then. So I'm strongly assuming the left side should win here by blue now. However, right side is probably getting wrecked. Level 3 sledgehammers with amp core and everything moving in here. Oil did come down to slow down this side though. Not getting to the tower quite as quickly, but still coming in now. Left side is winning though, and we'll get the tower here in a moment as well, I believe. Yep, and tower debuff definitely helps here as well. Taking down leveled sledgehammers, level 3 sledgehammers real quick during tower debuff. Also very good for blue. Hey, yeah, look at the War Factory. Still so healthy. Tanking all the Stormcaller shots and the leveled sledgehammers. Leveled sledgehammers with amp core. These actually kind of hurt, but War Factory has so much HP. And with the Phoenix and Stormcaller support, they are cleaning up here. Yep. Too good. Also, red did loan. So, blue did loan as well, actually. So, it doesn't really matter. Both players going for enhancement module. Getting some free upgrades here. Orbital coming down again for red. And more range Phoenixes for red as well here. Also levels and, oh, here we go. EMP on the Phoenixes. I like this. This is also my kind of standard response to War Factories a lot of time. Phoenixes with range and with EMP. They are very good at disabling the War Factory tags. And War Factories, so another War Factory was added, and also Phoenix production is now on the War Factory, so producing sledgehammers and Phoenixes now. However, if they get hit once by the Phoenixes, they are disabled for quite a while and will not produce anymore. So yeah, EMP extremely good against War Factories. That's a ton of investment. Buying the War Factories and getting the tags. So if you can kind of negate that with EMP, it's a lot of value. Red did pick up acid on the crawlers, by the way, here. And there's now acid on the ground on the left. also on the right, and actually hurting himself a bit here. These sledgehammers are dying to fire and acid. However, here on the left, Phoenixes are doing the work and disabling the war factories. And also look at the damage now coming in, because the war factory is in acid. And while in acid, it takes 3% health every 2 seconds, I believe. Loses 3%, but also it takes... I need to check. What is it? 250% extra damage when attacked. So... yeah, look at this. It's just died to acid here on the left as well. So yeah, when it's in acid and the Phoenixes shoot it as well, war factories actually do go down quite quickly now. Very good choice here by Red. Also nice to see acid crawlers. You don't see them as often. But against war factories, very, very good. Charged ammo for Red and photon for Blue here. Can protect these war factories for a while against the acid. So could be very good here for Blue. These sledgehammers level 4, these level 5 by the way with amp core. And yeah, Phoenixes just getting levels and more Phoenixes. So you want as many Phoenixes as possible and as many levels as possible. So they are likely to attack the war factories, but also for the damage itself to deal with the war factories. Phoenix is really good choice here. Temp range, temp speed, and lone by Red. Really trying to get back in here. That being said, Red is below 1k health, so any round loss at this point could be the last. So Red needs to win every round now, most likely. Also lone, temp range, temp speed for Blue. And more fire stormcallers here. By the way, these war factories getting more by weekend to the right. So they are protected by photon for now, but they are very slow, so I guess they will still drive into this acid here without a mobile beacon over time, and then the photon runs out and they still take the damage from the acid. And Blue did not want that, so mobile beacon to the right here. However, now they are not really dealing the damage against these sledgehammers and are also not providing the health support, so they are not tanking the opponent's Phoenixes for his own Phoenixes here, so they are kind of exposed at the same time. So I'm not sure if the mobile beacon was actually that great here. Did allow for a lot more time to produce Phoenixes though, and sledgehammers. But yeah, looking like a round for Red once again here. EMP range Phoenixes, really good. Also all these leveled sledgehammers. Tanking a lot and can also dish out quite a bit of damage at this point. And this one is level 6 now when it gets leveled. Also this one missile interceptor turret here on the right, because there's one level 3 stormcaller, yeah, kind of good value to intercept those missiles. Heavy armor for Red, and yeah, another sledgehammer here with item. So this is basically sledgehammers plus Phoenixes here at this point, and chaff, of course. Let's see if Blue can still do anything here. Once again going for the mobile beacon to avoid the acid from these crawlers. Is it going to be enough though? Did not work out last turn. Putting down all these sentries so the crawlers drop their acid on that spot and only on that spot, so it's not spread out everywhere, so it's less likely that it actually hits anything. Blue going for more chaff, more shielded fangs here. Trying to buy more time for these war factories. Yeah, is it going to be enough? There are a lot of phoenixes here. By red, with range and EMP. And also range specialists, so they lock on quite quickly and easily. Also outrange blue's phoenixes. Chaff wars going on, but finally most chaff is gone. By the way, also War Factory did pick up the steerboard production, so even more spawns coming out, and War Factory is not yet disabled. Getting quite a lot of spawns in. However, this War Factory got bursted down so quickly because it was in the asset here in front and got targeted by everything. Yeah, phoenixes are too much here, I believe. And right tower did fall, left tower fell as well now, and yeah, this is the game for red here by the looks of it. Is it enough damage? It should be enough damage. Yeah, all the levels on the sledgehammers, they did tank for quite a while. And EMP Phoenix extremely good against war factories. Yeah, this should be game. GG's. Nice. Nice comeback from red here. It looked like blue's game for the longest time, but red brought it back with a lot of level sledgehammers with items, and of course the EMP range phoenixes, very important. Also acid crawlers were kind of awesome as well. Whenever a war factory was actually in acid, it went down so quickly. This was great. Alright, GG's. Alright, this one is between Sarah and Sunnyside. Sarah is speed specialist, Sunnyside is giant specialist. Blue here with crawlers, mustangs and marksmen, and red with sledgehammers and marksmen so far. And it's also adding crawlers. Kind of standard setup by both players. Marksman really good against the sledgehammers. Sledgehammers really good against the mustangs. So it's kind of close here. Yep, but a little bit of an advantage for the sledgehammer player. More HP on the board. Laser sight for blue. Going on some mustangs. And also laser sight for red. And might also go on mustangs by the looks of it. Buying mustangs this turn, and yeah, that is. And more crawlers by blue. And more crawlers as well by red. So both players still working on chaff basically. Mustangs, without any upgrades or anything, not the very best at taking down crawlers. Takes them quite a bit. Left side is getting pressured though, and is coming in here. By red. So yeah, this one Mustang pack made the difference, I guess. There were no Mustangs on the right by red. And that's why right side was lost by red, and left side did win here. The Mustang support. Power debuff, not going to be enough, I assume, against these sledgehammers. Yep. So far, so good for red. Charged ammo, enhancement module, both great items here. Yeah, but probably more value out of enhancement module over time for sure. Free upgrade on these Mustangs. Though you want to keep leveled Mustangs, so it's a bit awkward. With enhancement module, oftentimes you just want to level and then sell the unit for free credits. And then use the module again on a different unit and all that. But with Mustangs it's a bit awkward. Because you definitely want to keep those. Most of the time at least. Because Mustangs get really strong with levels, as we all know. Red did also pick up the enhancement module and leveled some sledgehammers for free. More crawlers. So double vertical crawlers here behind the tower for blue now, and also one pack of stormcallers was added. Damage can definitely help if the sledgehammers stand still at least. And they might stand still for quite a while because of these double crawlers. So they will come in and distract these ledges for quite a while. And red is adding some bangs here. The front middle, I guess, to block potential sentries here. Against the sledgehammer plus marksman, otherwise. Yeah, crawlers actually annoying here. The double vertical crawlers behind the towers did buy quite a bit of time here. Mustangs actually taking the right tower just in time, so these stormcallers can take down these level 2 sledgehammers. Very good tower timing for blue here. And yeah, with that tower, this is blue's round. I think without the tower debuff, almost looked like red would win this. Couple of good cards and items here. Smoke bomb, very good against all of these Mustangs, marksmen and sledgehammers. And red did go for the barrier here. Barrier is also a very strong item. 60k HP, shield every turn. Especially the earlier you get it, the stronger it is, because there's not a ton of damage on the board just yet. So the barrier will last for quite a while, usually. Blue did add another Stormcaller here though, and Stormcallers definitely help take down that barrier. And left side is not getting shielded, and there's the smoke bomb now. So left side is probably getting annihilated now. Red side that is. So blue should win on the left. And with the Vulcan with barrier though on the right, does look quite good for red on the right side. Taking down those level 2 Mustangs now. And still tanking. However, tower debuff coming in now, and the barrages of the Stormcallers hit, and snipers also taking down the Vulcan now. So once again, I feel like this round was kind of decided by a tower debuff there. Right side at least would have won, I think, by red without the tower debuff. But yeah, that's how tower debuff works. Also, smoke bomb here is now for another turn on the ground. And that's going to be very awkward for red. Kind of going to lose the left side here again. And there's not a lot that red can do here on the left. I feel like, with this smoke on the ground. Red is going for some economies here. Selling, and also did that last turn already with blue sledgehammers on the left here. Selling the freely upgraded units with the enhancement module. Getting the credits and then using the enhancement module again. Added some stormcallers here on the left. And also oil is coming down here to slow down this left side and maybe slow down the tower falling. Vulcan just tanking for now. Needs such a long time until it can get actually into battle and do anything. Range is so low. I feel like this Vulcan definitely needs some sort of upgrade, so either incendiary bomb or range. Not really doing that much. It's still tanking and it's carrying the barrier, of course. And right side, oh my god, once again Vulcan is falling during tower debuff. But right side did win for red here. Working on the tower. Oh, still going to fall or no? Yep, barely. But this one lonely Mustang is not going to be enough. Looking very solid for blue here so far. Hit by red. Couple of good cards actually. But maybe red wants the credits. Blue as well, by the way. There are a lot of credits on red's side here. And once again, selling leveled marksman using the enhancement module again. So even more credits, and here we go, War Factory. So red does have a plan for all these credits. One War Factory now on the left here, with sledgehammer production. And another War Factory, yep. Okay, had enough credits, saved. And with the economy shenanigans from the enhancement module, did accumulate enough credits to buy 2 War Factories right away, and now with sledgehammer production as well. So that's all of a sudden quite the big swing here, potentially. Let's see if blue can handle this. These level 2 Stormcallers need to work overtime to take down these War Factories. And the barrier here and the Vulcan. So a lot of high health targets now on the board. Level 3 Mustangs do help, but they don't have a damage item, so not going to be enough damage potentially by those. And yeah, War Factories tanking here on both sides. They do take a lot of damage, but actually not going down. And this one, I think this one would have died with the old patch, but now they have more HP. So they're even more tanky. So in a scenario where you don't have strong damage, like melting points or steel bolts or something, War Factories are now even better than they were before. Double melting point getting added right away by blue. Also, that was a ton of damage. Sarah already, or in one turn, is now lower than red, even though blue did win all the rounds before, pretty much. I think all of them, or maybe all but one. But yeah, so much damage in one turn did come in here. Double melting point with range though, and also temp range from the tower now. So blue wants these melting points to lock on as quickly as possible. However, even more production, and the production here actually kind of deals as a deterrent, or whatever you want to call it, distraction for the melting points. So melting points will lock on to the steel balls and the sledgehammers and everything all the time. So I'm not sure they can actually target the war factory in the end. We will see how this actually works out. Steel balls did tank a couple of melting point lock-ons already. However, with the Mustang and Stormcaller and Marksman and everything helping out, they are cleaning up a lot of what's in front of the war factory. Production is so quick though. Okay, finally on the left, war factory is getting locked on too. And right side, melting point was not directly opposite of the war factory, so took a while here until this melting point actually locked on, but finally also enough here. Looking like this was the correct response by blue. However, it's still a very close round here. Power debuff will maybe decide this. Is this melting point still going to die? Maybe these Stormcallers can take it down. That would be a lot of damage mitigated. Oh! 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 Both missiles did not land here. RIP. Okay, senior attack by blue and improved steel wall by red. Okay, this is awesome. When you pick up something like improved steel wall, obviously the war factory production with the steel walls will spawn those improved steel walls, and that's basically a free upgrade. It's so good. And all of a sudden, these steel walls are much better than they were before. And a triple tech, okay, and triple spawn attack now. So double war factory here with triple tech each. Phoenix production, Steelball production, and Sledgehammer production. And actually another war factory, so 3 war factories now. That's a lot of production, and there's no EMP by blue, so this could be very, very strong. One more melting point was added in the middle though, in anticipation of potentially another war factory in the middle. And smoke bomb on the right did come down and landed. Melting points are locking on here to the war factories. And actually 2 war factories are down already. And last one is getting locked onto as well, but tower debuff. All these spawns here. Steel balls, sledgehammers and phoenixes. The range melting point though, taking care of the final war factory. Still a lot of units left here though. That need to be cleaned up, and I'm not sure this is going to be enough by blue. Yeah. Another round for red here now. Too many spawns everywhere. Incendiary bomb. And EMP for red. Oh, interesting. Blue did get energy diffraction here on these melting points. So there are so many medium-sized units with the steel balls and the sledgehammers, and also some Mustangs here and there, and the Phoenixes and everything, that Blue is thinking, okay, I can clean all of those up with energy diffraction, and then also something will lock on to the war factories, and they will also die over time then. So you don't see energy diffraction a lot. Let's see how this is going to work out here. But there are 5 war factories now, I read, with triple spawn. So there will be a ton of units on the board over the course of the fight here. Are the energy diffraction melting points going to be enough to clean up everything here? They are working on the steel balls and everything, and also here lock on to the war factory. But with the diffraction, it's not a ton of damage. They take quite a while to take down a war factory here. And yeah, this one is not dying actually, not just yet at least. Now it's going down to the Stormcallers. And this one is now also dying? Yes. Right side though, this one did not, and did take down the melting point. This is so close. Melting points deal not a ton of damage with the energy diffraction. But yeah, looking like it's Blue's round here, but the melting point still fell last moment. Oh, that actually... No! It was enough damage after all. GG's. I thought maybe with the melting point dying it was not enough. That was very close though. Yeah, I guess energy diffraction melting points did kind of work out here in the end. It was very close though. And I feel like it's very risky to go up against war factories with so many techs without any EMP. So, but yeah, worked out for Blue here in the end, I guess. Alright, GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.